This video is a request for Zelbanian on Patreon. He's part of the Perfect Fourth tier, so thank you for your support. Hola everybody, I hope you're doing well today. My name is NittPicc, and if you don't know who I am a flutist and music educator who enjoys all types of music. So this video request is about Yvett Young, and apparently she's more well known for her inventive guitar playing, but she got her start as a classically trained pianist. So I'm going to check out one of her piano compositions called Jolt. Before we do that, I hope you enjoy the slightly spookier background. It's just a change of lighting, but since we're in the month of October, why not? When in spoopy season, let's enjoy it. And anyway, if you like the channel, please like and subscribe. And if you want to check out more, you can click on those links down in the description below for my Discord, as well as my Patreon, where you can do requests like this if you join the Perfect Fourth tier. And you can also check out some extra content, as well as some free content that just gets blocked on YouTube, or sometimes I have to lower the opacity on YouTube, you know. Anyway, yeah. So I'm excited to get into this, so let's just jump right in. The sound effects remind me of Resident Evil. Oh, I already like this. Yeah, oh. The time signatures. Yes. Does not gent. Okay, wait. Okay, before we jump, this is a newer section. And I don't know, obviously this is why I'm doing this. It's not everyone might know it's a different section, but we'll explain more. But I want to talk about how cool this is for a moment, okay? This is musical math at its finest. And I'm sure this isn't the only time I'm ever going to experience this. I'm a sucker for time signatures. I'm a sucker for rhythm. I think a lot of people actually might get a little annoyed with me sometimes because I get stuck on rhythm. I really want to figure out what time signatures are, and it's just one of my things. I just really enjoy it. It tickles my fancy, I guess. But this definitely tickles the fancy. So I want to go back to where we actually start the intro and this rhythmic motif. So it's not actually a motif, actually. Let me talk about what I'm hearing. So you can sense there's a change in time. The listener should feel, this is kind of interesting to me because when something like this is done really well, the listener shouldn't feel uncomfortable. And in this case, I am not uncomfortable whatsoever. The feeling of rhythm is so smooth and the transition is so smooth that I can't even, for a moment, I think the only reason why I can notice it's in a different time signature is because I'm really listening for that accent in the snare, which I'll point it out here in a second. But I can really feel the 5/8 change to a 3/8 change. And we could also look at it a different way. I'll explain a little bit here in a second, but check it out. See, even her intro right there is in 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. Sorry, I counted in 6 and now I lost it. Got. That is so important to listen for. So I'm trying to capture how many measures of 5/8 there are against 3/8. I'm not going to be able to 100% tell you, but I think I can try. Hold on. Let's do it one more time for my brain. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a pickup. No. I'm not gonna count it. Just know that it's going a 5/8 to 3/8. Listen very carefully to that snare and you'll find out. You'll figure it out. That's so cool. But they're all in 16ths. That's so smooth. Yes. I just want to point out that the fact that they wrote does not gent. So gent, D-J-E-N-T, which he wrote on the screen, is supposed to be like a subgenre of progressive metal, which is interesting that they're saying it does not gent, because gent, it's like, it's actually doing what gent does, but without all, this one's doing it without all the progressive metal sounds, right? So like, we're getting polyrhythms, we're getting complex like time signature. We're not necessarily getting complex rhythm though, which is actually kind of ironic though, because like both like her piano part is purely in 16ths, except for the left hand. The left hand is very important because we have our, I feel like you could see either or differently, but like the right hand could be the melody or the left hand could be the melody. In this case, I feel like the right hand is rhythmic melodic line, but the left hand is its own sustained melodic line, both kind of fighting for this, like fighting for their voice. And what I do find interesting as well, okay, like I'm gonna keep going, but I want you to look at this drummer. And this is the newer section, right? Notice the lack of toms. Just hi-hat. Is that another? That's a different kind of cymbal. Sorry. We have hi-hat, snare, and like, I think this is a splash cymbal or another version of a hi-hat. It looks like it's two cymbals on top of each other. I've never seen this before. Drummers, if you have any idea what that is, or I probably am saying the wrong thing, but let me know. But like, this is interesting. Like, this is minimalistic in a way that it's simple yet complex because of the, again, time signature, the way they're approaching the feel of the music, but the simplicity of what instruments they're actually using, like just piano, and the use of simplistic drum set setup. This is really cool. Sorry, let's go back a little bit just so we can see a little more of that. This is cool. So we have a ride, a hi-hat, and what is this? Percussionists, tell me, what is this cymbal that it's like a cymbal on top of another, kind of like a hi-hat setup, but it's got holes in it? What is that? love that. This shouldn't groove like this. Ghost here, ghost notes. Yes, sir. Ooh, just the change up. This is so groovy. It's so groovy. It shouldn't be this groovy. The reason why I like had a moment of ooh is because the change, like, so he switched to a ride, right? And the way he did it on the edge of the ride, and then he went to the more bell shape of the cymbal, so that you got a different tone quality. But this whole section, all of a sudden, I don't know, listen to that left hand. Yeah, to me, the melody's in the left hand. See that change up in the cymbal? And this is just the right hand just coloring on top. And that momentary pause. That's all on 3/8. Ooh. Dude, that's simple. That for a second was all in 5, I believe, because it was in 3/8 for a second, and then it was like all in 5/8. That was a really cool transition. Sorry. That's in 5. That was momentarily in 4/8. 3/8. What's this? These bots are whack. They're not whack. They're not whack. Hold on, that ending. I'm sorry. We got to do it one more time. I love this. Now we get more of a lyrical feel. Notice the change in timbre from the drummer. Even the change of timbre from the piano. We still got those running 16ths. But it's more lyrical. There's the sustain pedals being used more. Da 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 da. Oh. Wow. Whack. Not whack, my friend. Not whack. That's really cool. And this is a composition done by her. Like, wow. Wow. So like, okay, I've been saying 5/8 and 3/8. If you wanted to simplify this, I say simplify. If you wanted, I guess, it's not overcomplicate, but like if you wanted to look at it, like since she's playing 16ths the whole time, you could say 5/16 or 6/16, and if the 4/8 was 8/16, right? So like it's really neat how this grooves the way it does, even though it's not supposed to. It groove like that. It's not supposed to, but it feels super comfortable. There's nothing about this that is uncomfortable. And I like the name of the piece, Jolt. And I honestly kind of think, like, if you look at the context of the video plus the name of the song, think of like the Energizer Bunny in the old school commercials, like where the batteries just keep going, right? So they're machines, they're robots, right? And they got turned on and then they just kept going. And it's interesting because both the drummer and the pianist both had some consistent kind of line. She had consistent 16ths in the right hand with a pattern going in the left hand. The drummer had some kind of rhythmic cymbals with a emphasis on whatever beat with the snare drum, and then also with some bass pedal. The performance kept going. There was no slowdown in their performance, which is really interesting. And when you think of the name, it fits. It's really cool. You can also think of it as like when the electric like current just kind of skips a beat. It's kind of maybe the kind of idea, like you think lightning doesn't always strike twice. Is that the saying? Or lightning only strikes twice? I don't know. But this is really cool. Very cool. I need to check out more from Yvett Young. I'm actually really curious about her guitar stuff now too, because classically trained pianist turned guitarist. I'm ready to check it out. Really cool. I'm always down for some rhythmic math in any kind of music, so yeah, bring it on. This is cool stuff for me. I love having the opportunity to kind of like check out time signatures. It's fun, and it's fun to listen to, and it's especially neat when you get to like have the opportunity to like something like this where it's extremely groovy and it's just good. It's just great. So thank you to Zelbinian for this request. And again, if you like the channel, please like and subscribe. And if you want to check out more or do one of these requests, you can click on those links down in the description below for my Discord, or check out the Patreon where you can sign up for the perfect 4th tier, do one of these requests, or check out extra content, or check out some of the free content that gets blocked on YouTube. Trust me, it's worth it, I promise. Anyway, I hope you're having a lovely day, and I will see you in the next video. Peace out. Ooh.